Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when women get rejected. Now let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Child support court update. So I had court again today because a new judge was assigned to the case. If you don't know, I get $3,700 of child support every month, and I use it on myself. I don't use it on my kids. The old judge that was assigned to our case was okay with me spending, the child support on myself because he clearly said it was just reimbursement for what I have been spending on my children. But the judge today was not having none of that and she completely took me off of child support, meaning I'm now getting $0 for my 7 kids.
I'm pretty sure it's in the name, ma'am. Child support, not ex-wife support.
Say that one more time.
What?
Why you wouldn't need a girlfriend?
Why I don't need a girlfriend? Because you got enough personalities to be my wife, my girlfriend, my side chick, the psycho, and the side chick off the psycho.
Ooh. Whoa. Are you saying I'm crazy?
I'm saying you're special.
His roast hits so hard, even she had to pause and ask if she's actually crazy. Now that's impact.
You available tonight? You want to go get something to drink or something to eat?
So I am, but I do have my friend with me, so she would be coming with us.
That's negative. Give me the,
Okay.
I can't do that. No, we don't do friends.
Okay.
This isn't girls' night, it's a date. Why is your friend tagging along like it's a buffet or something?
Have you ever made a woman pay for herself on a date? You seem like the type that would do 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yes or no?
No. I feel I'm the provider of the family.
You're the provider,
yeah,
so you have money.
Is that what you're here for?
No, I'm here for love, but I can never love a broke man. So everybody put your head down if you don't have money.
If more than half the guys raise their hands, the men may vote to replace the girl. I'll leave it on you guys. They all wanted to swap. They all wanted to swap.
And that's what happens when you get rejected.
Nothing unites men faster than spotting a walking red flag. Every hand went up with zero hesitation.
She has been upset ever since Trump banned men from women's sports. Tell him why.
Why?
Because I can't do the dishes anymore.
When someone skips the comeback and goes straight to grabbing you, you know the joke definitely hit a nerve.
I want to talk about men.
We're awesome.
Why are you awesome?
Because we're simple. If you put 5 men in a room of every different religion, ethnicity, and age, the first thing that most men would do is try to find common ground. Okay. What's your favorite food? What sports team do you watch? That's men. You put 5 women in a room of all ethnicities and all religions and all ages. And what they do is look at who the weakest one is and the strongest one is, and they pair up. And they go, do you believe her hair? Do you believe that purse she's wearing? Look at those heels. That had surgery.
Men bond through respect. Modern women bond through mutual dislike. And it's usually for someone in their own group.
Tweet of the week?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. It says, babe, I have to tell you something. The dude responds, what? She says, I cheated on you once. He said, me too. She responded, April 1st, laughing emoji. And he responded, July 18th. No, he was standing on business.
She baited a joke, he delivered a confession. Safe to say, it's not getting any easier from here.
Ask everyone to rate their own looks on a scale of 1 to 10. You can't pick 7, starting with you. Go ahead.
I would say, in my own head, I believe I'm a 10.
If you're a 10, 10 meaning no room for improvement, and makeup is meant to enhance and improve your looks. If you're a 10, why are you wearing makeup?
Because I feel like if you want to wear makeup, then you can. I mean, I'm also not wearing foundation because your skin's gonna break out regardlessly. It's part of life. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I need 1,000. I mean, even if I wanted to wear 1,000 layers, I would still think I'm a 10 then.
I'm not objecting to your wearing makeup, but if you are a 10, 10 means no room for improvement, then you would have no need for makeup.
Would it make you feel better if I said I'm a 9? So then I could because I never said there was no room for improvement.
Nope.
10, you said you were a 10. 10 means you're at the top. top.
feel good
There
about
is
that.
no room for improvement. You are at the top of the list. 1 out of 10. There's no going above 10. So you're at
Rate
you're
me.
at
There's
the
always
peak.
Rate me.
I would give you a good 7 points.
But he should think he's a 10.
But in your head,
she
if
said
you,
like-
yeah. But in your head, if you think you're a 10, I'd be like, power to you. Good job. Thank you.
If it takes an hour to look like yourself, maybe you're not who you think you are. Just saying.
Why is dating a single mother so hard?
Because they're ungrateful. I remember the last single mom girlfriend that I had. Her name was Jaleesa. Her daughter's name was Jaden. She was about 7 years old. I noticed that their big struggle is the morning. She's supposed to get up, brush her teeth, wash her face, get dressed, make her cereal. But like a typical 7-year-old, she wants to get up and walk around the house with the cover over her and just bullshitting around. Her and her mom would get into, what's the point of me being here if I can't solve problems? Jaden was obsessed with trolls. I take my black to Walmart. I get markers, block letters. After I order troll stickers specific, I say, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make you a big poster board that says Jaden's morning checklist. Every day you get up and do these things without your mama having to tell you this, you're going to get a sticker. Every 14 stickers you accumulate, I got to buy you something. Mom wasn't even anywhere near impressed. She's just looking like, that happens on Thursday, right? I'm a waiter. I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I come over on Monday. Both of these little heifers is giving me attitude because I wasn't there during the weekend to put the together.
You gave time, effort, and patience, and she couldn't even give basic appreciation back? That says everything you need to know.
Like, what's been the biggest challenge you guys overcame together?
Outside noise. You don't want to have too many people, too many friends, too many distractions. I call them distractions. AKA outside noise. You don't want to have too much outside of that. You want to just focus on you and your relationship, and that alone, you need to focus on that. Don't listen to friends and family and da-da-da. That's going to steer you wrong because nobody's in your relationship. You have to focus on yourself and your partner and what makes each other happy. And I think with that, then you'll probably be able to go much further.
A lot of girls these days, they want to yap to their mom or yap to their friends about the situation that's going on at home. What would you tell those girls?
You can't do that. You can't do that. It's not healthy. Every little thing that happens, you can't run to a girlfriend or run to a friend and say, oh, can you imagine? Da-da-da. You can't do that. A lot of things you need to keep personal, and you have to kind of like work it out with your partner. And if both parties are willing to have the same goal, then I think you guys both can like look toward progression and healing. When you're happy, then they're going to be like, oh yeah, but remember he did, da, da, da. You can't have that. It's going to make your relationship deteriorate. Everybody's not entitled to your time or your information. So you have to keep that with your partner. You have to have some kind of respect for your partner and not tell the world everything that's going on.
Some things are meant to be handled privately, but they'd rather collect opinions than solve problems.
Your question?
So how many children do you have?
I don't have any children, but I am a cat mom. I have one cat, so I'm the cat lady. You don't like cats?
I can't stand cats. Yeah, I can't. I got a long time ago, I got scratched up by a cat.
You got PTSD.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sorry, but I cannot stand cats.
That's okay.
As far as like grooming animals, do you have any animals of your own?
I do. I have 2 cats.
I can't do the cat.
Our man right here just doesn't mess with cats, like, at all.
Men will blame everybody but themselves for the fact that they can't find a quality woman.
Well, let's just breeze by the fact that for a lot of men that actually have standards, there certainly is a lack of quality women out there.
Like they'll say, feminism has ruined dating. No, it hasn't.
Well, toxic feminism that actually is only about disparaging men certainly has.
If you can't reach the bar that women have set for themselves, just say that.
And if someone doesn't understand that a lot of men actually have standards that a lot of women out there simply can't reach, just say that.
Because the first step to doing better is admitting that you have a problem.
Ooh, I think I see the problem.
So if you admit that you have a problem and you better yourself and you become a good enough person that you can reach those standards that women have set for themselves, then you won't have a problem anymore.
Yeah, one of the main problems is that a lot of women require men to be over 6 foot tall, have a 6-figure income, and spoil them like little princesses when they don't actually deserve it. Yeah, that's one of the problems.
It's not feminism that ruined it, it's you.
It's always the men's fault, isn't it? Problem is, it takes 2.
Healthy feminism built bridges. This toxic version builds walls and blames men when no one crosses.
What advice would you give the woman who was the right package but at the wrong address?
Who sent your ass over there?
Myself.
Alright. Realistically, if you ended up at the wrong address but you sent you over there, it wasn't the wrong address. You went over there on purpose. You need to figure out why you keep sending your package Ain't nobody, I mean, you're an autonomous human being. You're a grown woman. You can't end up at no doorstep that you didn't walk to. So for you to get to the wrong doorstep, and then for you to know you ending up at the wrong doorstep, and still keep putting the stamps on that and handing it to the UPS man like, nah, I swear to God, this time.
But what's to say she the right package? Sometimes you are exactly where the you're supposed to be. Damn. When you are the right package and it's valuable, people gotta sign for it. You send that certified. Somebody gotta verify that it went to the right place. If your package isn't as valuable to you, you don't secure it. You don't make sure that there's a co-signer for where it's supposed to go, right? And when you don't do that, that's how you end up at the wrong door.
If you really valued yourself, you wouldn't keep showing up in places where you're clearly not wanted. It's not about the address, really.
You're in your 20s. Go up with that person you shouldn't be up with. Dating in your 20s is messy. Now is the time to give into the urges and desires so that later on you're not resenting yourself or somebody else for it. You need to stop feeling bad for it. Who cares? We're all gonna laugh about it. We're all gonna die one day.
Make sure you sleep around in your 20s so you don't resent your no. This is not advice. This is a destructive mindset being pushed by broken women who want company in their dysfunction. That's like saying crash a few cars while you're young so you don't regret driving safe later. That doesn't make any sense. And I can't get over the fact that she says this with so much pride, like being emotionally detached is a flex. Sleeping around like this does not make you more powerful. It actually makes you more numb. It rewires your brain to avoid real connection. And one day when you crave something real, love, trust, stability, your brain's not gonna know how to handle it because all it knows is temporary. A ton of people do this in their teenage years to their 20s and wonder why they have mental health issues. I did not choose to play that game. I took a different route and did not sleep around. Not because I'm better than anybody, but because I wanted peace and real love. And I have that now. Oh, but we're all gonna die anyways. What does it matter? That's true. You're probably gonna die first though. So all I'm saying is this mindset is not bold, it's broken. You don't need more partners, you need more purpose.
Your 20s are for growth, not spiraling. Sleeping around doesn't fill the void, it just distracts you from it.
Listen, your mom's got your back. She said you have an amazing husband. She said you have an amazing husband, she loves him so much. She wants you to see the rest of your life with him. But if you're not happy, it's fine. I'm just saying what she said. I said, how do you know her? She goes, that's my baby. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, she married? And she was like, well, kind of, not really, somewhat. You're trying to get a divorce? Oh, he won't sign the papers? Yeah, you gotta get that process server. That's what I did. Serve my ex that Panera Bread. At the drive-thru, you're served. That was the worst tuna sandwich she ever got. Oh, so it's over. He just won't sign the papers. Why won't he sign them? Makes sense. He's trying to trap you. He's already married to you. This ain't no Anthony Edwards. You heard about that guy in the Minnesota Timberwolves? He told the girl, she says, I'm pregnant. He goes, I don't want the baby. She goes, I don't care, I'm having the baby. He goes, all right, the baby ain't gonna have a daddy. He told her, and then they went to court, and they were like, you know, she got $5,000 a month in child support. And he said, all right, you agreed to it, and he left the courtroom and told the court, I'm just gonna pay all 18 years right now. And this is over with. That's the most gangster I've ever heard. He said, there you go.
That wasn't child support, that was a lesson in staying calm, knowing your value, and playing it smart.
I'm on a date right now, and we're going over celebrity crushes. And he just told me one of his celebrity crushes is Jessica Alba. And I was like, okay, perfect. Mine is NLE Choppa, and he didn't know who that was, so I'm pulling up pictures. And I'm like, okay, I get a pass for him. He's like, no, you don't. I'm like, you would get a pass for Jessica? Like, what in the world? He's like, I wouldn't do that. Why in the world in what world would he be in the same room as her and have the opportunity to and not do that? Like, I would be mad. Okay, a celebrity that doesn't have herpes.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No, I wasn't raised like that.
Halle Berry
is
in the room and you're not doing it.
No, if we're married, not a chance.
What if I tell you it's okay?
No. It's not okay.
What's funny to me is that women that have opinions like this will turn around a day from now, a week from now, years from now, and they'll be asking, where are all the good men? Well, ladies, you kind of turned him off with your opinions, because all that discussion revealed is that you are not committed and you are not loyal.
If you'd cheat for a celebrity, you'd cheat for anyone with status. Let's not pretend there's a moral line here.
You said you were gonna show me how nice you was, what the word is.
You gotta take me on a dinner first before I show you that.
Look, man, I don't gotta take you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve a month thing, how rude you was being, like I said.
Can you please take me out to get to know me better?
No,
and then...
we don't gotta go nowhere. You might not. You might not make it to dinner. No, what you want to talk about? You want my time. I don't want your time. I don't give a. If you leave now or leave earlier, I don't care. So what you want to talk about? You're supposed to be showing me something. You ain't supposed to be doing no talking. Actions.
So you expect me just to be nasty without getting to know me?
Hey man, you was being rude and bold, so I'm gonna be rude and bold. It is what it is.
Bro, I honestly just even gave you the time of day because of your car, and clearly you have money, so that's what I want. I don't care about anything else.
I want that mouth then.
Is that how you get all your girls?
No, is this how you get all? Is this how you get all your? Give you money for no reason?
Yeah, they do.
Probably here they do, but I'm not one of them dudes though. So if you used to that, you in the wrong car. I promise you, because you're not getting. I mean, I'm not taking you shopping. I'm not taking you out the country. I'm not doing none of that. If that's what you're looking for, get the out.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so you get the out then. Good day.
The moment she said, "I'm just here for your car and money," he showed her the exit, quick and clean.
On this episode of Are Her Nails an Indicator That She's Toxic? Let's see.
If we don't want to lose young women to alt-right indoctrination in the same way we lost young men, we need to be very careful, cognizant, and critical of trends that can lead to the alt-right pipeline. Trad wife content. While this starts off as romanticizing homemaking, this quickly can slide into a conversation about promoting very rigid gender norms, anti-feminism, and ideologies that contribute to Christian nationalism and white supremacy. Skinny talk and diet culture. While this starts as fitness routines and feeling your best.
Yes, because being skinny, feminine, and healthy is a slippery slope to the alt-right pipeline. By the way, aposematism is a defense strategy where organisms use warning signals like bright colors to indicate that they are toxic, like this poison dart frog. Or in the case of humans, bright colored Wolverine nails and or bright colored dyed hair. That is so tough.
He isn't psychic. He's just been burned enough times to know the red flags on sight.
I called like 4 of my exes today and
okay. Stand up.
I am. You have green eyes. They're really pretty.
Okay.
I called my 3 exes and both of them had
just your eyes. Your eyes.
I got it. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic?
All right, stop.
In a young girl's
Stop.
heart,
Are you going to continue? Are you going to comply with these tests?
And it's magic. Yes. I should work tomorrow and the next day.
Okay.
And the next
Hands
day.
out of your pockets, arms down to your side.
Got it. Check. Clear. Post 45 clear.
All right. Stop talking. Stop spitting. Stop leaning on my car. Stand up.
Post 45.
Put your arm down.
I'm freezing on your bow. Do you like care about the human heart? Are you even looking at my eyes? 'Cause you're not.
Finger.
Got
right
it.
here.
Got it. Got it.
Come over here to this white line.
Yes, sir.
All right. Put your left foot on the white line.
Left foot.
Put your right foot
Put my right foot.
directly in front of it.
Directly in front of it.
Stop. Stop. Go back.
I'm sorry. What do you want from me?
I want you to put your left foot on the white line.
Left foot. Right foot.
All right.
Left foot.
Are you done?
Right foot.
Stop.
Left foot.
Stop.
Like, what am I doing wrong?
Get back here.
No.
Stop. You're under arrest.
For what?
Operating vehicle while intoxicated.
I'm not intoxicated.
She really thought batting her lashes was gonna cancel out the DUI? Nah, girl, that's just not how the law works.
Don't have too much revealing stuff going on, so reveal something to us about you that makes you different than the rest of them women in that room.
My smile.
Your smile, that's it? That's the only thing that makes you different?
Pretty much.
Man, do you know how many women smile like me every day? Like thousands. I'm gonna disqualify you, babe.
If that's all you're bringing to the table, then yeah, you're just like the rest.
I don't want to be nobody's side chick because I want to be married. I'm out on my own. I've been holding it down on my own. It's hard because then it's hard. I try and try. I'm 32 with no kids.
What's hard about it?
But men these days, it's difficult because they want their cake and eat it too.
So if I talk to all your exes and ask them how did they experience you, what do you think they'd say?
They're going to give good stuff out. They're going to say I have a little attitude and my mouth is slick, but that's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah. They're going to say good stuff. They're going to say I'm independent.
Who gives a shit? No disrespect, man. Who gives a shit to a functioning adult? Nobody cares that you've been holding it down. That means you're taking care of yourself. But you say, they're going to say, You got an attitude and a slick mouth, and that's it? Why do you think, what makes women like you think that that's acceptable?
I speak my mind. If nothing don't feel right, then
That's why you're alone. That's why you're alone.
it's hard. I don't want to be
No,
alone.
it's not hard. It's not hard. Acting right shouldn't be this hard. What do you do for a living?
I'm a bus operator. I work for the city, drive buses.
You just do what the fuck you want to in the bus. You just speed. You do whatever you want to do. Don't obey the traffic laws.
I do.
Okay, so you can act like right when the white man's money's on the line.
Fortunately.
See how that works, gentlemen? See how that works when her holding it down is jeopardized? That white paycheck is on the line, then all of a sudden these sassy, slick-mouthed women, they can show act right.
An attitude and a slick mouth aren't just cons, they're pretty clear deal breakers. That's the reason you're alone right now.
I didn't know I could do this kind of stuff.
Are you jealous?
No, he's my boy.
Aww.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Guys before.
What did I do?
Nothing. Just
My man didn't like her trying to create a rift between him and his homie, and he made no attempt to hide his displeasure. Brutal.
All right, who do we have here?
My name is Elijah. I'm West African.
And the reason why I popped my balloon, and this is no disrespect for you, I'm not trying to offend nobody, but here you go.
I already have some. I'm good.
Well, it doesn't really look like you have it on your lips.
I don't need someone that I can build 4 houses out of. Thank you.
I wasn't trying to offend nobody, and I apologize if that hurts your ego.
You offered me Carmex. That's embarrassing. Like,
I wasn't. Your lips, they're embarrassing.
My lips cost your whole makeup. I don't want to hear.
I don't wear makeup. Thank you.
I can see your unfinished eyebrows. I don't know what
they're
you're
just eyebrows.
You flamed his lips with no hesitation, but the second he mentions your brows, you're getting defensive. If you can dish it, learn to take it too.
How did you find out you were the side piece? He celebrated Valentine's Day with me on February 15th. When I was over at his place, a girl came over. We both started to scream at him. He had to leave.
He had to leave?
He just left them both there.
I pattern 2, I can pattern a 3rd. I'm just going to start again.
Charge it to the game, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Charge it to the game, I'm gone. I'm gone. He posted, I'm going to do the most for her on Friday, but we didn't have any plans.
He said, I'm done with this secret life.
I need to come clean. It's killing me week in, week out.
I can speak on past experience. The load bears heavy. The load starts to bear heavy, bro.
The realization is slow, painful, and hilarious. Welcome to the He Was Never Yours Club. Notice how modern feminism gets real quiet when hard labor shows up. Equality doesn't hit the same in the mine shaft.
Give me some of the examples of her attitude.
Her attitude, okay, like, we'll wake up in the morning, Your Honor. I'll tell her, good morning. What's good about that morning? I'm like, Your Honor, we just woke up. What do you mean? I'm happy I'm alive. We in the store, Your Honor. She like, do you want the green beans or do you want the corn? The corn. Why do you want the corn? And storm off down the aisle. And we go to the same store, get the same food every week, and get mad. And she know what I like. She know
like
to pick
to
the
eat
corn
junk
over the green
all
beans.
day. That's what he want me to pick out, junk.
Okay.
He don't like eating healthy.
He doesn't like to eat healthy. Okay. When you ask him to eat healthy, how is your attitude?
So I say, would you like some? Mrs. Brown.
Modern women will drain your vibe with their attitude and then blame you for being distant. It'll never make sense.
99% of the women who are out there are not divorcing because he's smacking her around every weekend. That's not how it works. They're mad about the money. They don't like the way he doesn't listen to her. She doesn't think he does enough with the kids. Everything's on her, the mental load, blah, 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 blah. Number one, women are wimpy these days. We are wimps. What our grandmothers and great-grandmothers had to go through. And The commitment is the prerequisite to reaching a fully joyful, the best part of my life marriage. We make vows for a reason. They're for when things are hard.
It's easy to be loyal when it's all good. The full.
My husband is currently packing his bags and also packing our kids' stuff because he is going to leave to another state, all because I cheated on him with a mutual friend. My husband and I have been together for a while. No, I don't think there was any issues in the relationship or marriage whatsoever. I actually thought our life was pretty perfect, but then I decided to talk to one of our mutual friends, and one thing led to another. I think I was just really tired of the fact that my husband was constantly working to make sure that we had a roof over our heads and to make sure that everything was paid, and so I just felt very lonely, so I decided that I was just going to message his friend, you know, just like we are friends, nothing else, that was it. And then all of a sudden it just led to something else. I mean, at least I had the to actually tell my husband what was going on, because I could have kept it from him. You know, I could have just moved on without telling him. After I told him, I was very surprised about his reaction, because he was not freaking out or panicking. He just said, okay, and then he said he was going to pack his shit and go, but he was also going to take the kids. He was very demure, if I can say that word. I just thought he was going to accept the fact that I was cheating on him, and then we could just move on and, you know, continue with our perfect lives. But no, he instead chose that he wants to actually leave with our kids, and now I'm panicking.
She really said he could accept the fact that I was cheating and we could move on. He did. He accepted Youre for the streets and moved on like a champ without you. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like these. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.